see a clock. Oh, there, numbers.
You see clocks now, don't
Yeah.
you? Okay. Now, I kind of lost track here. Now, Daniel told Nebuchadnezzar that wherever the fowls fly, and wherever man lives, he was going to be the ruler of the entire world. That means that he was going to dominate the earth. Okay. But he said, the God of the great high, he will rule. Now, let's go. Skip this part, because that part there had to come when Jesus be crucified, myself and John the Baptist. But there is other prophecies have to be fulfilled within these formalities. Now, at the end of the day, Nebuchadnezzar called, the Gentiles, who is Nebuchadnezzar's CIA. I'm going to put it like that. They were spying on God's people. They made a decree that everybody should serve that decree under that law called democracy. See, democracy was given to them through the Antichrist, because these peoples is not in the book of life. They're the Gentiles. So as they went and said, play music, you got to dance by my music. You would read it in Daniel chapter 3. They didn't dance by their music. Their music was a democratized system. And when they didn't dance by their music, they was put in the fire furnace. And they was cast in the fire furnace. But Jesus cooled the flame. What I'm trying to get with this is, even though in these former times, as God sent his people upon the brink of the earth, they goes up on the brink of the earth, they lives in the sun. The flame is cool. The moon is under their feet. The flame is cool. But the earth is below this. You find this in Malachi. And in that segment, the United States of America and no other nation could make war on these peoples again. What I'm trying to say is, I have a large plate ahead of me. I can't not explain all of these things because I got a bunch of thieves and robbers sitting around trying to find out what I am going to do. But at the end of the day, I'll make this one short. I am letting you know we at the brink of a point of no return. We're the brink of a point where the Antichrist alleges he's too big to fail, but he is not. God, Jesus Christ, is coming and treading down this earth. The part is, he is not too big to fail, because all food requires a substance of equal value. If you don't have a substance of equal value, it doesn't matter how many billions and millions of dollars you got. You ain't got enough. And when the end comes, you can't go and say, I'm going to give you so many $1 billion for your food, because it's not going to happen. I'm just bringing this down here to this part just to let you know that I am still out here. There's so much I can tell you today, but there's so much I can't. Last week they hit me with some radiation or whatever it is, and stuff like venomous spiders hadn't bit me. Every time I got up to sit up, I fall. And this is where I am today. This is what I am talking to you about today. I have been fighting hard to try to keep from being put in the hospital. I'm not sick. I'm telling you this. We have to go from this point. I made this short sermon to let you know where we are, that I am still alive. You keep on following my path, because I have so many arcs I got to make till I stay worked down. I do this. I'm not sick. I'm feeling good. I tell my daughters and my sons, you can't try to force me into the hospital, because if you try to force me into the hospital because I'm not sick, you're going to cause God's people, because what they're going to do, they're going to come in and steal everything I got and have it out on the floor trying to sell it to the white people, to try to keep on fabricating that lie like the Pope is the real deal. That Pope is not the real deal. I am the real deal. I came from God. I came from him preparing the way, but they want to keep telling you a lie me like that Pope is the real deal. That Pope is not. He's a Gentile. If he don't speak up for the truth, and they keep safeguarding him with the law of democracy, my God, they're going to lead y'all into destruction. This is the reason you have to listen to me. I am not sick, and I work my backside off trying to let you know I'm not sick. I got to make a trip to Africa sooner or later. I got to make that trip because I got to speak to my peoples who was left during slavery. I got to make it. I'm healthy enough, strong enough to go there. And I have to make that trip because I got to talk to my peoples over there. But in the meantime, you keep the faith. I'm making this a short sermon because I got to lay down and get me some rest. And I got to stay below the surface of the chemical they use. I don't know when they're going to use that stuff against me. But I know one thing, and I can say for a fact that I am well. I don't think, according to the flesh. If they take and force me into the hospital and I'll die and go to hell before I go, I die. But I'm telling you this, I will not go in this hospital because they ran me out of Danville, Illinois. They promised me that they were going to kill me. I had to stop somewhere. See what I'm talking about? And now they're around me. My sister believe me now. Friends believe me. But there are those who are the Antichrist who don't. And I have to take and shut this off in a minute here, maybe a few sermons here, to let you know that I'm strong and well and I am out here. Because the things that I got to tell you is about Daniel, Jeremiah, Isaiah, and I can't not spread this stuff out here right now because I know where I am. and Bible promise. Believe in me. So when